Hello everybody, I have a journal to share. This is my August ARTYmaze design team project. It is the first hardcover book I've done in a long time, so I'm really really enjoyed putting the cover together for this one. The kit, there are some absolutely amazing images within the kit, and of course I'll link ARTYmaze below. Andrew, I really hope you like what I've done with the kit. Let's start with this bit. It is going to be in my Etsy store. The cover was kind of created almost all in one. It was stitched in, the signatures, it's 2 signatures, and then I've sewn all of this together so it has a sari silk closure without having to put holes in the cover. I'm having trouble with my punch at the moment, so I had to be a bit more creative. It's a collage on the front. There is a pocket here, but there isn't anything in it at the moment, so you could slot something in there. There is a tiny little pocket here, and I have popped in a tiny little journaling card that you could write on the back of in there. Lots of muslin and laces. Like I said, the sari silk closure. On the back, it's one of the pages from the kit, and I've just added a little tab there just to with the muslin, just to give it a little bit more interest. So let's go inside, and there's kind of beads and bells and dangles and garment pins with beads and everything that I'll show you as we go through. So make sure I am in frame. There we go. So lots and lots of room for journaling. Fabric on the inside, stamping, and this is one of the pages from the kit. On the trim here we've got a little garment pin with some tiny little beads. There's a belly band and a journaling tag. I have only used images from the kit, so everything in this comes from the kit. There's a tiny little collage. I've done a few of these throughout, and they're the little tickets with a tiny little bit of bling. I've just added some muslin underneath this tuck spot, and again that comes with the kit, and I've added a little tag there. And the other side, obviously. This is the tracing paper. I hope you can see. The pages that I printed onto tracing paper to make the vellum, and like I said, it is a good quality tracing paper, so it's as thick as the vellum. So there's a giant journaling tag there with lots of room for writing. It's got a little tab on so it hangs out the edge. Little journaling tag. All the tags have been sewn. Oh, that's the random bead I lost earlier. Now I know where that went. Another little collage. Fabric pocket, and I've just sewn on some, it's a vintage cotton, and I've sewn some buttons on there. 2 more journaling tags in the pocket. There's a little paper clip with a bell and a Tim Holtz pin. This is a tuck spot. There isn't anything in it at the moment. The book is quite bulky, so that's a little tuck spot. And again, I've just sewn 2 of the little tags together, and I've mounted those on some muslin that's been tea dyed. It's another one of those vellum pages. Some stamping on there. Oh, I don't like necessarily. I don't really like having the hole, so I made a bit of a boo-boo. I made these decoupaged music paper envelopes with the little ticket on, and they were supposed to be sewn in the middle, but I forgot. I glued, once I'd sewn the envelopes, I glued them before I'd sewn them in. So I thought, oh, I'll put some trim down the middle of the signature, and there's a nice little charm on that one as well, some beads. So I thought, oh, I'll put some lace in. Well, it looks great, but that was so fiddly to do. You'd be surprised how much that strip of crochet trim actually, how much hassle that gave me. It was, but I got there in the end. So that was the envelope that should have been. There's nothing in it, but it is a big envelope. That's another vellum page, another little collage. Vintage lace pocket, and I have used one of the envelopes, and I've used turned that into a vellum envelope, and there's a little journaling tag in there. I've chosen that journaling tag that came with the kit because the colour showed up really nicely behind the envelope, so I thought that made the bird look quite pretty. Another page from the kit, journaling tag, some ledger paper. This is one of the little pockets from the kit, and there's a little tag in there. And I've just popped some trim on there as well. Another one of those beautiful vellum pages with those butterflies on. That's another big journaling tag. I love that page from the kit. Tiny little tag here with a little bit of bling, and again some muslin, and I've just popped in another couple of the little images from the kit. This is the second signature. It's another fabric pocket, and I've sewn on some buttons. They're all vintage buttons, and a nice big journaling tag in there. This is another one from the kit, and again I've popped one of those little tags, banners, that's what they're called, banners, yay. I have got the most appalling memory. That's another one of the vellum pages. Another belly band with a little tag in there, and it's got eyelash trim on the top of that one. Some squared paper, one of those Nazy tip-ins, and I've stitched some of that vintage lace on the bottom, and there's another quite big charm there. This is another one of those little, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be belly bands or tuck spots, but I liked it at the edge there, so that's what I've done with that. And again I've popped the trim down the side. Another little collage with a little bit of bling. Another nice big journaling tag, and another one of those vellum pockets. This is the second signature, and I've put some beads on there, and I had to do the second signature the same to match the first one, so some of that fiddly trim sewn into the middle. And this is the envelope that should have been in the centre. It's doubled, so it's quite thick and very sturdy, and obviously with the decoupage on the back, it is a very sturdy envelope. I still wanted to include them, so they are obviously still in the book, but you can remove them if you want to. Some more of that vellum that I printed. This is another vintage lace tuck spot with a journaling tag. All of the tags have been sewn. Another one of those little tuck spots there made with the banners. It's just two of them together, and then, like I said, mounted on some muslin. Another little collage there with a bit of bling. Another big journaling tag. And again we've got one of these little tuck spots that I've just backed with muslin and little journaling tags there. Vellum pocket, some ledger, another one of those little bit of bling. And then on the back here there is a, oh, what's that called? One of those bags, glassine bags. And inside there's just some pages for, it's craft paper, so this would be quite good to add pictures into. And I've popped that in there because it should have actually contained something else, which is going to come with the journal. And it's one of my little, I did a tutorial on these, it's one of the little file folder mini journal flippy things that I made. And again we've got an image from ARTYmaze on the front. There's an ARTYmaze tag in there, and I've backed this onto, it's cartridge paper. All of the tags in there, except one, because I didn't really concentrate on what I was doing, but they're backed onto mixed media cartridge paper. So they are very sturdy. It's all tea stained. So that's the front of the, this is what should have gone into the glassine bag, but it was just too bulky, it didn't fit. But I still wanted to include it. So in here we've got two more sewn tags, and these little pockets come from the ARTYmaze kit. So this then becomes the front of the second half, which is, there's another little tag there, and more journaling space with some trim. So that should have gone into the pocket, but it will still come with the journal. So that's my ARTYmaze kit for August. I hope you like it. I'm really pleased with how it came out. Apart from that, didn't fit into my glassine bag as planned. And I just want to say yet again, thank you for all of your support. There's some wonderful people out there, and I really appreciate everyone's really kind comments. So, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.